Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Army officers say the missile, found sometime last week, has been inspected at Roswell, New Mexico, and sent to Wright Field, Ohio, for further inspection. Headline edition will bring you special reports and interviews in a moment.
How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh. I got my new Roswell shirt on here, 7747, and it says weather balloon my ass. Well, there's a decision being made by your friends at Social Security, and it's going to be a case of you can't just reach out and touch someone because there won't be no number to call. And you won't be able to go in the office either because there won't be any offices, folks. Barack Obama and your Health and Human Services Secretary, whoever the hell it is now, I don't know. I had trouble dealing with the last one. Well, they've decided they want to eliminate, they call it Plan 2025, they want to eliminate Social Security offices and the 800 number to call. So that makes you call on your dime. Now, I'm on Social Security, on disability. But there are millions of Americans my age who are retiring or about to retire. And when you get these forms from Social Security, sometimes they're 4 or 5 pages, you can't make head nor tail out of them. You try to get on the phone, and particularly in the first of the month, you get, well, the first of the month, I'm paraphrasing, we got too many calls coming in, we're backed up, try your call later. Hello, this is Social Security, and they ask you for your name, your Social Security number, your date of birth, your mother's maiden name, your father's maiden name, and what you're calling about. And half the time, this stupid recording won't understand you anyway, then you got to ask for an agent. And you do that, and then you wait for an hour, 2 hours before you get hold of somebody. And then a lot of times you find out, well, we can't deal with this over the phone. I'm sorry, you'll have to go down to the office. Plus, budget cutbacks. They close the office at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, that's a hell of a deal. They get off at 3 while everybody else in the country is working till 5. They open up at 8:30, close at 5, and then they all take probably an hour out for lunch every day. So what is that? 3.5 hours plus 2 hours. They're working 5.5 hours a day. Of course, they're working more than the people at the FCC and a couple of federal agencies who were recently found because they were bored with nothing to do. I guess that net neutrality stuff and giving all the control to the cable companies to decide where and when you're going to have your internet content is all over with. They had nothing to do. So what they do all day, they spend 8 hours a day or 8 hours a week watching porn on your tax dollar. So there's a congressman who is trying to stop this. See if I can find the story. No, that ain't it. Just a minute. That ain't it here. Anyway, he's trying to stop this and ban this closing the Social Security offices. Now, the congressmen themselves are off. It's election time. They're going home to ask for your money and donate money for their re-election. So before you write a check, if you're a senior, even if you're not a senior, because there's women with kids need to go and get a Social Security card. They got to register a kid. There's fathers with kids who don't have a wife. They're widowed or single. There's immigrants who come to this country, legal immigrants who need to get a Social Security card to go to work. There's young kids who need to get a Social Security card to go to work. But you might have other problems. You might have tax conflicts with Social Security, or you need questions to answer of a human being. I don't normally hold much truck for government workers because a lot of them are lazy. They stand around the water cooler and schmooze all day. I've seen it at the DMV. I've seen it in other offices. And when you go in there, a lot of them have an attitude like, what do you want? But in this case, a guy wrote in the Contra Costa Times, this is something we need to stop, and I agree with him. Social Security is... The SSI fund is supposedly going to go broke in 2 years. I don't know what they'll do about that. But we need to stop this stupid idea of not having Social Security offices, not having 800 numbers. The government's too cheap to pay a dime for your phone call after you worked 40 or 50 years and busted your ass and now you're retiring. They want you to use your phone money to call Social Security. So stop this stupid idea. Tell your congressman and your senator and tell Barack Obama that he needs to knock this crap off, because he's running everything, and it's his, ultimately, it's his underlings that are listening to him or not getting the word from him whether something's a good or a bad idea. So tell that bum Obama in the White House to knock this off. This is the guy from Pittsburgh, and I'm madder than hell about another story, and I'll be back at that in a minute. Catch you later. Bye-bye.